Hi guys, it's Sarahy here and welcome to my channel. For this video, I'm going to be telling you a story time. I've been wanting to do this for a really long time and this is my first time telling you a story in this channel and I cannot wait to share with you guys. I have a lot of story in my mind, I just couldn't think of one to begin with. So I decided to tell you a story about this one time. This actually happened like 3 years ago, so it was not that long ago that we won first place national state championship, and it was my first year of dancing, which I was in dance team for 2 years. It was really exciting. It took a lot of hard work, all the practices, long practice hours, practicing on the rain, practice on the really hot day. Everything was a hard work, and we won first place on the last competitions. I'm going to tell you all the way in the beginning how I found out I'm female through trial, practices, competition, how I went through all my heart problems and my back problems. So I'm going to be telling you all the way in the beginning so you guys understand what I've been going through and how we won first place national state championship. I found out I'm female when my brother was on the football team, which is the year of 2007, 8, 9, I think. It was around those years. During his halftime from his home game, all these performers would perform in front of like football field, on the front football field. There's this team called Channel Island All Female Dance Team, and sometimes they dance with co-ed, which is all male and all female. They dance together, and this happened when I started liking it. I think it was a homecoming game, or it was one of those football games, those homecoming. And I saw them perform at back to school night, and I think right after school, which is, I don't know, it was one of those days, and I started liking it, including co-ed and stuff like that, and I couldn't wait to be on a female and co-ed, and I cannot wait to join it. And until this day, the end of 8th grade, I found out that I have scoliosis since the end of the 8th grade. I think it was almost the end of 8th grade before I graduated. There were these nurses coming to your school sometimes. I don't know, they don't do that anymore. I found out they don't do that anymore. They come to check the 8th grade girls back and 7 boys back also. And they pulled me out of class for the second time, and I was so confused and a little bit scared also. They put me out of class for the second time for checking my back, and then a day later I found out I had scoliosis when they sent me a letter of it and they sent me to the doctor. I was a little bit like sad because I wasn't gonna be that flexible anymore. Later on those months or days, there's some high school teacher, ASB clubs and all kind of stuff. The squads come to your school. They talk about your school, classes, tests, and all kind of stuff. When one of these teachers, it turns out that he was my English teacher for my freshman year, so that was a little weird at the same time, but I was really excited also. He didn't talk about the squads. He only talked about like school, classes, project, tests, quizzes, and all kind of stuff. And he didn't really talk that much of squads, so I didn't know when it was trial and all kind of stuff. And at the same time, I didn't want to because I thought I was not going to be that flexible. Like I said in one of my videos, or my last video, or couple of videos ago, that I started dancing when I was around 6 or 7 years old, which is I started freestyling and then hip hop, and then later on, since I had my back surgery, I'm gonna start doing those lyrical. It's almost familiar to ballet, but I'm gonna start doing those also later on sooner in the future, and I can't wait to start. Too excited for that. I didn't know about trials or anything. I just let it go for a while. So I had to wait until my sophomore year. Until that day, I found out there was a trial, but I didn't went to because at the same time I was really scared because I had a brace on and I didn't know what to do. I was so scared. And then and the last minute I wanted to join it, but until it was over, so I had to wait until my junior year, which is the end of sophomore year. They do trial at the end of the year. Trial is usually 2 weeks, so I end up going for 2 days, and then the third day was the actual trial. During those weeks, I just couldn't decide if I wanted to join or not. I just keep asking my friend if I wanted to join, and they keep telling me yes, I will support you and all kind of stuff. I just couldn't decide at all until in the last minute. I only went to trial for 2 days. Like I said, there is trial for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. There's some other school doing for 3 weeks. So yeah, I ended up going on the last week. I only went to trial for 2 days. I had to learn everything in the same day, and the next day I had to like practice and all kind of stuff. On the third day, I went to trial. We got all the clothes. We had to wear black and white, and I was really scared and nervous, and I thought I was not going to make it to the team. And we walk into the gym, which is, they put us in 3 groups, and there will be all the judges, which is our coaches. And I was really scared. I get really shy performing, talking in front of people, and I was really scared also. They put me right in the center, right in the middle, and I started dancing on my choreo that I have learned at the trial. And then everything went okay. I feel like I did everything I can, freestyling and all kind of stuff. I think I did freestyling really good. During those weeks, right after trials, the actual trial also, I kept going to the ASB because during that time I didn't have a phone or anything like that. So I kept going to the ASB if they announced who made the team until like a couple weeks later or a week later around there. There was a paper and I finally made the team and I was so excited. I wanted to scream and jump around, but I didn't have any friends, so that was kind of sad. So anyway, later on, the end of May, squads like all male, all female, and short flag, drill, banner, and drumline, they had to perform one last time before they leave, and people are graduating and quitting and stuff like that. They had to perform there for one last time of the routine, so that was really exciting. Right after our team performed, we had to say our name out loud. I guess I was the quiet one, and I was the last one also, I think. Or there was someone next to me, but I was second to the last or last one. But I guess I was the shy and quiet one also, but it was worth it actually. After the school ended, we started practicing in the summer. Our first week, we started practicing around 11 or 12 until 5. And later on, our captain started adding hours, like around morning to 5, like 9 to 5 or 9 to 6 or 11 to 6, or she started adding hours until like end of the summer. After school, we started practicing around 3 to 7, and all the way to comp season started. It was around 3 to 9 or 3 to 10 or 3 to 11, and because we get out around 3 or 4, and we start sometimes we start practice around 3:30. We have to be changed right before 3:30, and we start stretching, and then practice starts. And during those weeks, like around, let's just say around September through November, we started practicing until, let's say, around 9 or 7, like 3 to 7. Then later on, we started adding like to 3:11, 3:10, or 3:09. We started practicing long hour. There's some time there will be raining or a really hot day. Actually, I really like practicing on the rain. If it's really, I don't know, I probably am weird. I think I'm weird, but I like practicing on the rain, and including when it starts to rain, and sometimes it will be gloomy day also, or wet day. And there's some time there will be raining on the really hot day, and it was really exhausting, but it was worth it at the same time. Those of you know that have a heart problem and cardiology, I think that's what it's called. But it's a heart problem that affects your whole body, including the exercising. That's one of my main things right now that I have to be really careful of, and I have to take care of myself also to keep my heart healthy and not to run really long miles, like really long, more than 10 minutes. I cannot run that much, but I have to stop running during summer practice and practice right after school. There's some time that we ran laps. I don't know how many laps we run, but my my captain, her name is Megan Garcia, and she is one of my best and my first captain that I ever had. And she took care of me, including she took everybody else also. And she knows what I'm going through, and she knows what I'm dealing with my heart problem. She let me to take a break if I have any, like having trouble breathing or back problems, if my back hurts. But I kept practicing with my brace. Those of you who don't know, I have scoliosis also, and those of you who doesn't know what it is, a lot of girls has it, and the spine is usually the S shape or the C shape. Mine was the C shape, and my right shoulder was higher than the left, so it was uneven. And she took care of me a lot, and she's one of my best captain I ever had. And she also been inspired by me also. I have a lot of people who used to be not female, like in the past. They told me that they never had a member that had a heart problem or back problem. They are really proud of me because they know what I'm going through and dealing with. Because there's a lot of people out there around the world who cannot dance or cannot do anything, and I'm over here dancing with my braids with a heart problem. A lot of people have been inspired by me that if I can do it, they can do it. If you are dealing with something, just go ahead and do what you like to do, like dancing, if you like hip hop or anything like that. If you wanna, I don't know, like, do what you love and never give up until you make it, until you finish. And that's what I kept telling myself, and a lot of people are inspired by me because they know what I'm going through and know what I'm dealing with. And then there's a lot of hard time I've been struggling with my heart, and I'm trying to be careful also, including my back also, to won't get worse. And I would practice in my brace, including really hot days, so it was really worse. But it was worth it, and I kind of miss my brace. Like you can see, I'm not wearing my brace. I don't know where it's at right now, but one of these days I will bring it up and show it to you guys one of these days. And I kind of miss it because during the cold weather, I would be really warm anyways. She would take care of me all these years, and she knows what I'm going through and what I'm dealing with. She took care of me so well, including everybody else, and she was the best captain I ever had, including my co-captain and a lieutenant. And my co-captain is Valerie Mesa, I think that's her last name. I'm sorry if I don't remember your last name. And the lieutenant, her name is Jasmine Bernard, and they're both really great. They both took care of me also, even though they're trying to push me to be a better dancer because they know I can do it, and they know I never give up also. And then later on, we've been practicing all these days, including rain, hot days, cold weather, and everything was worth it, and we've been working on it really hard. Later on, we noticed that our routine is going to be Beyonce, and we had to wear Beyonce uniform. I don't have the picture right now, but I will bring it in later on. But I will show you with you guys, and I will have the link of the video of our routine. I will have that link down below if you guys want to go ahead and watch it. So yeah, we've been working on so hard, working long hours. At the beginning of January, I posted a vlog in the beginning of January. I will have that link down below also, and see what we were performing. Our competitions are Vescovina, I don't know what's the other two, street dance, Fountain Valley. Street dance, I don't know what's the name of the school. Fountain Valley, John Barrows, West Torrance, National and DTU. The last two competition. National is from Long Beach, I guess. I don't remember. DTU is at Anaheim, and that is really hard working. During those cop season, we've been winning. Our first competition was West Covina. We won. Well, we got tied for first place. I guess we needed 3 more points to win first place, but we got second. And then the other competition, we got second, third, first, second, first, third, first, second. It was literally going up and down. And national, we got 14th place. Yeah, 14th place. But all-female, Channel Island all-female hasn't won first place since 2010. for the past 2 to 3 years since my senior year. Yeah, for the past 3 years. My senior year we got 6th place, I think. And my friend, well, she's a senior now. This is her last year being on a female team also. So I guess they got 10th place, and then this year they got 5th and 6th place also. So they're finally going to bring history one of these days now, because they haven't won nationals since, well, they haven't won first place at nationals since 2010. In DTU, we haven't won first place since the year of 2014, which is my first year. So yeah, like I said, the competition that we've been placing has been going up and down until national. We won 14th place around there. On that week, which is DTU at Anaheim, we won first place. I guess we got higher points, and then we had to perform again, which is around 9 at night, I think, or 10 at night. I don't remember. That was a long time ago. I don't know if you noticed, I have a really bad memories. I don't know why, but it was around those nights, and then we won first place again. As they announced that we got first place, we had to perform again. That was like 20 minutes later. That was like 20 minutes later. As soon as we got dressed, we went outside and go by the entrance so we can go in to perform. Right before the entrance, we had to practice for a while, and then all of a sudden, our coaches got a little shocked that we found out that we have a high point. And then we had to perform again. I don't think it was 10 at night. It was still daytime. It was around 6 in the afternoon, around there. 7 in the afternoon, around there. And then we had to wait to announce who won the championship. We had to go on stage with the other team, which is, I don't know, Minnesota, and the other 2 team also. There's like 3 teams with us, and they announced 1st, 3rd, and 2nd place, and then we were all confused. At the same time, on the video, I don't have a video clip, but I have it. One of my friends has it in her Instagram. But one of my friends has it in her Instagram. Probably I can go check it out, and I can like post it in my probably I can post it in my Instagram. Yeah, they announced the first place. We got $100, I think, and we got a banner, and we got this ribbon and medal. And right here says, I don't know if you can see it with the light. Right here, it says USA Grand Nationals Championship, and we were so excited, and I think I'm gonna show you a picture right here in a little bit. And we were so happy, and we made our coaches proud, and Beyonce. I think I'm gonna show you a video clip right now, and I'm gonna show you right now at the end of this video. Later on, our cup season was over, and then we had trials, and then we had to perform at Squat Spectacular at the end of May, and that was really sad. We had to perform one last time with our routine. And then I was going to miss my captain because she took care of me a lot. She took everybody else also. And she was one of my best captain ever, including Valerie, Jasmine, Iris also. And that was one of my story. I hope you guys like this story. That's one of my end of the story. If you like this video, just give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or ideas about this video, or you guys want to see more story time, because I have a lot in my mind, just let me know on the comment down below. If you want to see more video in the future, just subscribe to my channel down below. Then I'm going to show you this video that we won first place. I'm just going to show you the routine because I cannot find the one that they announced first place. So I'm just going to show it to you guys right now. So see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Are you crying? Yeah.